The Pokemon series has almost always been about customization. You pick your own team, you explore the region like you want to, and you could literally just spend hours in Professor Elm's office, and there's nothing he can do about it. And so that got me thinking, how many possible, uniquely different Pokemon can be generated by one route? So that's what we're going to explore today. But before we fully begin, every video I have the amount of subscribers I have at the time recording thrown at me in marshmallows, and I'm currently at 380 subscribers, so... we haven't used it in a while. Oh no, it's getting all... the green screen's getting all dusty. Oh... it's still not...
There we go.
There we go, 380 marshmallows. Okay, on with the video. First, we have to actually pick the route to figure it out. And I have two things I want to rule out. Firstly, any open world area that doesn't classify as a route to me, that doesn't work for me. And the second rule out is Spinda. There are 4 billion patterns of Spinda. I'm not doing that. Anyway, the one I decided on was the desert part of Route 8 in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I'll explain why in a bit. I forgot to mention the whole point of this video is that if I were to go to that route at a random time, encounter a Pokemon randomly, and in a random game version with random weather, it's basically if I were to pick a random Pokemon out of that route and to do it over and over and over again, how many possible uniquely different Pokemon can I encounter? And also going to rule out anything that is you cannot see in the game, because it would just be the amount of Pokemon that can have a PID, or how many PIDs there are. That's stupid, I don't like that. So, doing this instead. Throughout both versions of Sword and Shield, and in the random grass, you can encounter 17 distinct different Pokemon in Route 8. Now, there's obviously going to be more variables than just that, and I've classed them into two groups. Individual variables and universal variables. Individual variables are variables that affect only one species of Pokemon, because not all of the Pokemon on this route have a 50-50 gender ratio, or even 2 genders at all, so the rarity doesn't matter, obviously. I don't know why I said 50-50, but the amount of genders that the Pokemon have changes between species, so I just ended up counting them as different Pokemon, which makes it easier for the second part, because the universal variables, I can just multiply them straight across, because all Pokemon can have those variables. And so, accounting for gender, there are 25 different Pokemon. Accounting for different held items, there are 36 distinct Pokemon. And accounting for different abilities, there are 48 distinct Pokemon. And that concludes the individual section. And so our current standing is 48 different Pokemon. But we're going to go so much more. So much higher. My brain is fried. Can't you tell? I've been having to do films and media for summer school because I thought it was to help me improve film and media, but no, it's not that. Instead, it's just about film and media. I'm okay. This is fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is fine. And now for the universal variables, which you can just multiply straight across. Pokemon with Brilliant Aura, or just a yellow aura around them, can appear, which gives you lots after they defeat them, and have egg moves, and so they can either have Brilliant Aura or not, so simple ×2. Now up to 96! They could be shiny, which is rare, but we're not talking about rarity, we're talking about amount, which is another shiny or not, so ×2, 192. They could have different sparkles, and although Star Sparkles are incredibly rare, check out JFlash's video for more information. I'll probably link it in the description. You can have Star or Square Sparkles, which is another double so 384. We can't forget Pokerus. They could either have it or not, which is another simple times 2 multiplier. EP. Nope, we're not done yet. IVs. IVs exist in Pokemon. Each set has a number between 0 and 31 to show how powerful each stat is. To calculate the amount of different combinations of IVs, you do 32 to the power of 6, which ends up as 1,073,741,824. Which that is what I expected the final number to be. But that's one of the multipliers. This is okay, this is fine, everything's fine, this is fine, And so, with all of those variables, the amount of distinct individual Pokemon that you can get from one route is 2.5976 times 10 to the power of 15. I don't even want to figure out how big of a number that is. I'm too tired. This video is supposed to come out tomorrow. And so, if someone ever comes up and asks you how many different Pokemon can come out of one route, just say 17. That's so much easier than whatever I just did.